My husband's family treats me like I don't exist. I don't mean a little cold or socially awkward. I spent 6 years trying to earn the love of my husband's family, 3 of those years as his wife. But when they ambushed me on Thanksgiving, not just to insult me, but to literally try and move in and erase me, I realized I wasn't just dealing with a toxic family. I was dealing with a husband who chose them over me, every single time. My husband, Stefan, and I were together for almost 6 years, married for 3. His family is originally from Brazil, and he grew up speaking Portuguese at home. I thought that was beautiful. I loved that he had this whole other culture and language, and I was excited to learn about it, maybe even learn the language eventually. The first time I met his family was about 4 months into dating. His mother, Alice, his father, Miguel, his sister, Carolina, his brother, Rodrigo. They all live within 20 minutes of each other in the same part of the city. Very close family, very involved in each other's lives. And from that very first dinner, I could feel something was off. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Alice would look at me and then look away like I was furniture. She'd ask Stefan questions about his life, and when I tried to contribute, she'd just keep talking over me like I hadn't said anything. Carolina kept bringing up someone named Mariana, and how much she missed her, and how things weren't the same since she stopped coming around. Rodrigo barely acknowledged me at all. Miguel was the only one who made any effort, asking me where I grew up and what I liked to do, but even he seemed uncomfortable, like he was breaking some unspoken rule by being nice to me. After dinner, I asked Stefan who Mariana was. His ex-girlfriend. They dated for 4 years before me, and apparently the entire family loved her. Carolina and Mariana were best friends. Alice considered her a daughter. They were all devastated when Stefan broke up with her, and they made that very clear from day one that I was not a welcome replacement. I told Stefan how uncomfortable I felt, and he said I was reading too much into it. They were just getting used to someone new. Give it time. So I gave it time. A year passed then too. The behavior didn't change. It got worse. At family dinners, they would switch to Portuguese mid-conversation. Now look, I get that Portuguese is their first language, and it's natural for them to slip into it. I never expected them to speak English 100% of the time, but this was different. They would be speaking English. I would start participating, and then suddenly, everyone would switch to Portuguese. They'd talk and laugh and look directly at me while laughing, and I'd just sit there like an idiot, not understanding a single word. One time, I asked Stefan what they were saying. He told me they were just talking about Carolina's vacation. Okay, fine. But then why did everyone look at me when they laughed? Why did Alice point at my plate while saying something that made Rodrigo snort? He said I was being paranoid. I tried to learn Portuguese. Downloaded Duolingo, bought a textbook, practiced every day. I was actually making progress until Carolina found out and said something to Alice. Next family dinner, Alice announced very loudly in English that she found it rude when outsiders tried to learn their family language, that it felt like an invasion of their privacy. She looked right at me when she said it. I stopped practicing after that. When we got engaged, Stefan wanted to have the engagement party at his parents' house. I agreed because I was still trying, still hoping things would get better. The party happened, and guess who showed up? Mariana. Carolina invited her, at my engagement party, to celebrate my upcoming marriage to her ex-boyfriend. Carolina said it wasn't a big deal because Mariana was still part of the family, even if she and Stefan weren't together anymore.